What's up guys, Guillaume here and welcome back to episode number 72 of the Qantas Career Merge. In today's episode we shall finish the Tour de France. If you've missed the first 2 weeks then do go ahead and watch them, but if you have done so, then you know what's at stake, as we have 7 stages left in the greatest back race in the world. Alright, Jai Hindley has a +5, +1 for Finn Fisher Black, +4 for Ruben Thompson. I'm a bit disappointed by the season of Ruben. I expected big things from him. He's got decent stats, but I think his entire career with me has been very much underwhelming. So yeah, I'm a bit sad. I'll try and send him in the breakaway, but I don't expect him to do anything big. Finn Fisher Black has a +1. His freshness is very bad. Jai is still good, but with 7 stages left, I would have liked to have a bit more fitness on a... Is that... for fuck's sake, Johannesson, why? Why? Ah, yes, a breakaway with Tadej and Johannesson. Exactly what I love. Yes. In the breakaway, Ruben Thompson is fighting with all he has. But these 4 guys keep attacking. Tadej and Umba don't care at all. Alright, well, Thompson's dead. And I don't see myself coming back anytime soon. Speaking of being dead and not coming back, it'd be good if Finn Fisher Black and Jai Hindley could leave the final position of the peloton. We dragged Ruben back into this group. He wasn't going to be able to win the stage from the breakaway, so I figured might as well use him as much as one can by helping Jai Hindley and Finn Fisher Black in this group of 22 riders, paced by Sergio Higuita and Brandon McNulty. In the lead is a duo of Nance Peters and Aurélien Paré-Peintre. I really expected Johannesson to be here, but Johannesson is not here. Neither is Leo Bizio, the 3-time stage winner on the Giro d'Italia, the current polka dot jersey. Great season, by the way, for the Frenchman of Louis Vuitton. 6K until the summit of the Col de Scalella. We are Carges Valdez. I don't know where this is. I'm gonna... is it still Corsica? The names feel very Corsican or Italian, and therefore that's why I'm thinking Corsica. I think Cortez is in Corsica. Either way. I digress, as there's an acceleration here by Jonas Vingegaard and Nairo Quintana. And Remco Evenepoel. Is that Ayuso going for the move? That's Ayuso going for an acceleration, that's for sure. We'll let the white jersey do the job. But I'm surprised that the AI is attacking from this far away. A huge increase in rhythm by, who's that? By Giulio Ciccone? Why? Magnus Sheffield, that's why. The gap is 41 seconds with a group of Remco Evenepoel, Jonas Vingegaard, Tobias Johannesson, sorry, Matthias Schellmoser, Higuita, and Nairo Quintana. Everyone here is in the top 10. The only ones missing being Ruben Thompson, Finn Fisher Black, Jai Hindley, and Juan Ayuso. Maybe Magnus Sheffield. Definitely Magnus Sheffield. We've started the final climb. Alright, let's see what we can do with 13 kilometers remaining in the stage. The job of Finn Fisher Black and Ruben Thompson is done. Jonas Vingegaard in the lead. Nairo Quintana, Nance Peters behind. How is Nance Peters still here? Nance Peters has been able to drop Nairo Quintana as Jai Hindley increases the rhythm behind. We've dropped Ayuso. We've dropped Juan Ayuso. Okay, it's time for me to increase the rhythm to 77, I think. Nance Peters has been dropped by Jonas Vingegaard. Still a minute between the Dane and ourselves, as we're gonna catch... Not go to 86, let's go to 81. We're gonna catch Nance Peters. We are by far the second best climber in this race. Can we catch Jonas Vingegaard? I'm not sure. And even if we were to catch him, I don't think we'd have anything to drop him. But we're gonna put distance between our closest rivals, mostly the Spaniard Juan Ayuso, as Jai Hindley goes on the inside, overtakes Jonas Vingegaard. We're gonna go 99 to the end. I don't think we can hold the 99. We cannot. Is it enough though? Have we done enough? We have indeed. It's a win at the Valdez for Jai Hindley ahead of Jonas Vingegaard. Nairo Quintana, sorry, for P3. The gaps have been done. And the big loser today is Spanish. And his name is Juan Ayuso, as he concedes more than 3 minutes to Jai Hindley. There should be less trouble today, as we head from Antibes to Manosque for a sprint stage of 166 kilometers. We'll send someone in breakaway just to avoid the usual transitional breakaway. Who could we send? You know what, Bentana, you've been a stellar soldier throughout the entire race. Have yourself a day in the breakaway. You thought you could rest today? Not on my watch. not on my watch. And there has been a crash involving Ethan Vernon. And Ethan Vernon is out of the race. Also involved in the incident was Jai Hindley. I'm just glad he's back on the bike. But we've lost our sprinter. And all the sprinters in the breakaway with no energy and 20 seconds of a lead. This was not my day. 5k to go. We just have a train to avoid getting dropped or anything. But we're not going to compete whatsoever as Josh Charling takes the lead. Yeah, this is mostly to avoid being dropped. Sprint in Manosque 2 kilometers. Josh Charling is, for once, we're well placed and no one has been dropped in my train. See what happens when I just crash. Life could be so much easier. It's not even a bad getaway by Bentana. It's not. It's a win today for Arnaud Delis, an easy one. Great leader by Van der Poel. P2 for Simone Consoni, P3 for Jonathan Milan. We've lost a rider as we head to La Station d'Oron after a 200km stage, where we start in Digne-les-Bains and we'll have the highest points in France, actually. I believe the highest road in France. I think, with the Cime de la Bonnette that goes to above 2,800 meters, I believe, which the Tour de France will cross this year. +3 for Jai, +1 for Finn Fisher Black. Okay, well, protection job is required, and hopefully we can repeat what we did on stage 15. Well, it doesn't exactly go to 2,800 meters. 2,777 meters is the highest point of this Tour de France. 22 kilometers, an average of 7% for the biggest climb you'll find on this edition of the race. Jai Hindley has a +3, Finn has a +1, we've got full energy. The gap is 450 with the breakaway, and I really want to be on my own at the summit of the climb. 10 kilometers left in the climb, but Sergio Higuita has attacked in the peloton. He was at P7 this morning, nearly 15 minutes behind Jai Hindley. Thomas Pidcock has given all he had. And we've got 6k to go until the summit of La Bonnette. The breakaway has a 3-minute lead. Aurélien Paré-Peintre and Filippo Zana. Please don't win, Zana. Please don't win. I've seen that movie once. Right, a French climber against Filippo Zana. I know what happens. And it won't be as easy as stage 15. Everyone follows the 72 rhythm of Jai Hindley. If anything, some riders even attacked. The likes of Roman Quintana have gone for a bit of an acceleration. Is Juan Ayuso going to do the same? No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be on my own, but not exactly the kind of on my own I want it to be. This is just on my own because I have no teammate at the summit of La Bonnette. 126 down on Aurélien Paré-Peintre. Claire in the downhill portion. Final climb of the day. Oron 6,000. 3 minutes for Aurélien Paré-Peintre. I think he should have enough to go and grab the stage. I'm gonna pace with Jai, and then later attack, or actually Juan Ayuso is going to try and undercut me with an attack at the very beginning of the climb. He lost big yesterday. He's now second, but with more than 4 minutes of a deficit on Jai Hindley. The Spaniard needs to try everything he can to win his to win his Tour de France. Don't know if it would be the first, because I haven't followed who won the previous attempts. Attack on the left from Roman Quintana. I'll try and follow in the wheel of Tobias Alan Johannesson. He's murdered me. But Juan Ayuso doesn't follow. Juan Ayuso does not follow the attack of Jai Hindley, Quintana and Johannesson. Paré-Peintre has a minute lead over us. Can he hold on? Most likely. Poor Finn Fisher Black has been pacing 55. He deserves better. Free Finn Fisher Black. 1.5k to go. I don't have any energy to sprint, so that's out of the question already. The win for Aurélien Paré-Peintre in Oron 1600 ahead of Johannesson and Jai Hindley, who gets P3. Decent. Juan Ayuso once again losing some time. Stage number 18. Jossier-Lamure 200 kilometers. A lot of elevation today. Take a look at the GC. Obviously, our gap increased yesterday to 4:44. #blessed. For Juan Ayuso, Finn Fisher Black is still P9, more than 21 minutes behind. That's my goat. Alright. Cool. Alright, I've got some news. Finn Fisher Black is in the breakaway, and the breakaway has a 10-minute lead. So, right now, as we speak, I'm just making sure that Thompson... Okay, Ruben is getting water, that's good. As we speak, Finn Fisher Black is P5 on the Tour de France. Oh, we only had one teammate left with Jai Hindley because the peloton did accelerate. Oh, Juan Ayuso crashed. Oh, hello. Juan Ayuso crashed, and the peloton is not slowing down at all. Okay. Okay. The gap is still 10 minutes, so the breakaway will fight for the win. That's definitely going to happen. No one's waiting for Juan Ayuso? That's wild. Maybe he doesn't have any teammates, to be fair. He doesn't have the strongest of teams. Yeah, he doesn't have anyone in this group. That could be very bad. That can be very bad for the current P2 of the GC, as the peloton is pacing more than 87. In the meantime, the breakaway has less than 5 kilometers to do. Do I want to win the stage? Yes. Do I care if I win the stage? No, I want the GC. I want to increase my gap in the GC with Finn Fisher Black, and we're going to attack very quickly. Baroncini follows with Davide Formolo and Derek G. We'll use the gel, maintain this 85 rhythm until the summit, and see what happens here. Giant Lee is soon going to be on his own in the peloton. Juan Ayuso, still not here. 600 meters to go. Derek G jumps Finn Fisher Black and Baroncini. It's a win for the Canadian. P3 for Finn Fisher Black today. 9 minutes, that would put me 13. That could still, on paper, put me P7. Accelerations by Quintana, Evenepoel, Johannesson, and Antonio Tiberi. So far, so good. I'll tell you what, the rhythm is fucking ridiculous here. The rhythm is bloody ridiculous. Giant Lee is going to lose some time to Jonas Vingegaard, Nairo Quintana, Remco Evenepoel, and the others. And that's not despite me pacing 93. Sadly, I am bringing Magnus Sheffield with me, which I was not really a fan of. But it's all good. Yeah, we don't lose that much. We're going to lose what? I mean, fair, I don't care. There's only 2 riders within 10 minutes. 9:53 is the time lost by the peloton. That's 11:03. That would be 11:10. 11:10. We are P4 of the GC with Finn Fisher Black. Another hilly stage. Chambéry, Martigny, Montée de Bizane, and Col de la Forclaz as the 2 main climbs of the day. We are, as I have calculated, indeed, P4 of this race. Did not expect that at all. Remarkable positioning by UAE team member. It's only 37.56, 38.54, and 39.19 down. A very grouped position from them. Wow. Tried to do like yesterday. Sadly, it's not going to work. Sadly, this time the plan is going to fail. We don't have 10 minutes. We've only got 3 minutes with Finn Fisher Black, and mostly I have no energy. And Luke Plapp is dead. I feel like that's a lot of factors to take into consideration. And they don't even want to relay me anymore. Yeah, we're fucked. Mathieu Riccitello is on the move. As we start the final club of the day, the Côte de la Forclaz from its easier side. 21 riders left in the first group. Not for long. Not for long. Because we're pacing, and soon we're going to do even more than pace with Jai Hindley. We're going to increase the rhythm. I'll stop Finn Fisher Black. I'll attack with Jai Hindley. Stop with Tarling. Now let's see what happens. Jai Hindley on his own with 20 kilometers remaining in the stage. We got brought back by Santiago Umba. I'm very angry. I'm pissed. Matter of fact, only Sheffield, and Quintana are able to follow. No pun intended with Oscar only. The rest of the riders, they're dropped. It's a real shame that Jai is not the best downhill rider in the world, because we could have definitely used that downhill to our advantage. But at the very bottom, it is a gap sort of 21 seconds on Nairo Quintana, Oscar only, and Magnus Sheffield. Alright, Jai, come on, son. Bring it home, brother. Bring it home. Go get me that stage win. Magnus Sheffield cannot overtake Finn Fisher Black today, which is good. Anyone else that could, potentially? No. We are going to be fourth. It's a win for Jai Hindley. Ahead of Oscar only, Magnus Sheffield and Nairo Quintana. Finn Fisher Black is going to concede around 2 minutes. Where is Matthias Schellmoser? That is like the main opposite for me, or the main opponent. Oh, he is behind. Good. Finn Fisher Black P14 after a great day of racing, but it's a win for Jai Hindley. 2 stages to go, and I think the Tour de France should be ours. For the final time, the mountains are upon us. 20, 30, 40, 50 points to be taken. I need, 23 to overtake Leop Zero? 24. It's going to be very difficult. to overtake Leo Bizio. I'd need to get the points at the HC, and then at the end, that would mean I'd have to pace. I wonder why I could do that, and I wonder why I'm gonna do that. There's 2 kilometers left until the summit of the Saint Bernard. There are 140 kilometers left until the end of the stage, and Finn Fisher Black is pacing because he's my only teammate with Jai Hindley. I said I wanted to get that jersey. I'm getting that jersey. 3K until the summit of the Petit Saint Bernard, and look who's there. Look who's in my wheel. Oh wait, are we gonna drop everyone here? We've dropped everyone. Jai Hindley, Pidders, and Finn Fisher Black have literally left the peloton behind. I mean, it's good and it's not good, because I'm gonna struggle to get points on Leo Bizio at this point. Hold up. Okay, let's do that. Then let's do that. Does he come back at me? Let's hope that he doesn't. He's gonna do it. Yeah, he's gonna come back. Does he overtake me? He does not. Okay, points for Jai Hindley. And I'll tell you what, I've got a very dumb idea right now. And I love my dumb ideas. Got a minute lead. Let's go to the end. We're gonna force the peloton to pace behind a group of 23, chasing a group of 4. As Magnus Sheffield just crashed, he was well placed this morning, the Magnus Sheffield. He was P5. The American, the champion of the USA, has crashed with 16 kilometers remaining in this climb towards Tignes. I expect the peloton to come back, if we're being honest. But at least this is fun. We dropped Leo Bizio, who's completely exploded. They've coerced, so I'm gonna do something. Gonna slow down. Ah, Nairo Quintana goes on the move. I was gonna say the aim, I can just slow down. And I think I'll be enough to, like, drop them later. Van Riel Césaire, Romain Grégoire, Higuita, Vingor. Ayuso exploded again. Oh, and he exploded. Oh, that's one hell of an explosion from Ron Ayuso. Shit, wow, okay. Right, I need to make some maps. I got what? I got 20 points here. I don't know the live classification. I think it's 83.75. I got first at the Saint Bernard, right? Shit. I got first at Saint Bernard. So I took +2. Because here it took +3. So I was -1. +19. So I'm +19 right now. So I would be on what? I'd be 5 points behind him, right? I think 5 points behind. What does that mean? I need to be P3. P3, and we bring the jersey home. And Finn Fisher Black is gonna crack. Finn Fisher Black is going to give me the jersey. My boy. My boy. My hero. Well done, Finn. Thank you, Finn, for all the work. 2K to go until the summit in Tignes. I just need to finish third, and we'll bring the jersey home. Vingor has exploded. It's gonna be Nairo Quintana versus Jai Hindley for the finish. The yellow jersey, or the rider from Santander Saxo Bank. It's going to be Jai Hindley winning in Tignes as the yellow jersey, taking the 10 points, bringing home the polka jersey. I'm very sorry, Leo Bizio, you're not going to do the Giro and Tour double. It's only if only I didn't have a sponsor objective. And Finn Fisher Black, hold up, back up a bit. Finn Fisher Black could potentially finish third at the Tour de France. Actually, he's going to finish third. 7 minutes lost by Juan Ayuso today. We've got 120 kilometers to finish the Tour de France. There is one classification I've got an eye on. Now, you've probably guessed it. It's the green jersey. I don't know how many points I have, and I refuse to check. I want to play this just like I would play if I hadn't even the slightest of idea. Because I think, with the amount of wins I've got, and the fact that no sprinter dominated the race, there's a very strong chance that I'm well placed in the classification. Right, after the intermediate sprint, I looked away to avoid like seeing the classification, except it stayed for way too long, and I did take a look. Currently, with one sprint left, I have 253 points. Jasper Philipsen has 252 points. Meaning, if I want to win the green jersey, and therefore win all 3 jerseys, Jasper Philipsen needs to not finish in the top 15, or I need to finish ahead of him. Like, that's gonna happen. The train of Alpecin is blocking the progression of Luc Plapp. Josh Starling is going to take the lead as we take the left-hander, the double left-hander below the Jardin des Tuileries. There comes the second left. Jai Hindley is very well placed, if we're being honest. Jai is in the perfect position for a sprint. It's only a shame that he's not a sprinter, and that our sprinter, Ethan Vernon, has disappeared from the face of the earth following a crash. Finn Fisher-Black is going to take the lead. Josh Starling goes on the side. There's no way. I'll be honest, I'm doing my best, but there is no way we can do something. There is no way we can bring home the green jersey. As the sprint has begun, Ben Turner, Jai Hindley lost the wheel of Thomas Pidcock. It's a shame because the launch was absolutely amazing. But no. Let's forget about it. It's a win for Arnaud Delis. And I could be wrong, but I think Arnaud Delis might have just stolen the green jersey from Philip. No, Philipsen is fourth. Okay, it's fine. Philipsen wins the green jersey, I think, ahead of Arnaud Delis and Thomas Pidcock. Thomas Pidcock? No. Jai Hindley. And here are your final podiums. Arnaud Delis, Sebastian Coulthard-Changizer, and Marijn van den Berg for the top three on the Champs-Élysées, the brilliant and the most beautiful avenue in the world. No top 10 finish from us as we died. That's what happened, sadly. The yellow jersey, for a very close margin of just 9 minutes, is Jai Hindley. I think that's very similar to the margin that Archie Ryan had on the Giro. P2 for Vingegaard, P3 for Finn Fisher-Black after a remarkable comeback. Ayuso, Sheffield, Quintana, Evenepoel, Schelmoser, Haaland, Jonassen, and Higuita wrapping up the top 10 a mere 27 minutes and 24 seconds behind. The mountain jersey, also goes to Jai Hindley, completing the sponsor's objective. I really am sorry, Leo Bizio, because he's a nice guy as well, and I just removed his chance from doing the Giro Tour de France double, so my bad. The green jersey goes to Arnaud Delis for 4 points. He does steal it from Jasper Philipsen. Fuck's sake. Giant in P3, a great tour from UAE, who's choked everything despite having Jasper Philipsen, Tadej Pogačar, and Thomas Gloag. Best young rider is Juan Ayuso for 30 seconds. He had a lead of 8 minutes at one point. It really did not play it safe. The best team is Qantas, only 1 hour quicker than the others. Could have done better here. Alright, we won 6 stages with 5 with Jai Hindley, 1 with Luke Plapp, the GC, top 3, best climber. I think that's a good Giro. I think signing Jai Hindley on a free agent may be the greatest deal in cycling's history. That, however, marks the end of this episode. And the end of the Tour de France. I do hope you've enjoyed it. In the next one, we shall have some races. I'm not sure which one. Maybe the World Championships. Definitely the World Championships. And possibly the Arctic Race of Norway. Because I've never done it and I know I've got a custom variant for it. So yeah, that'll be for the next episode. If you want to see it, then please do leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I'll catch you in the very near future. My name is Guillaume. Have an amazing day. See ya.
Pass me the funk.